Hey, Left Behind, how you doing? Working and lurking. That would make a good name for somebody's channel. Somebody who comes into chats a lot but isn't able to participate much, they could just call themselves Working and Lurking. But I'm glad you're here. Unfortunately, Left Behind, I got nothing from you to open. So we pretty much dried up our stock last week. I guess, based on what you said, maybe Series 1 is over with, but maybe we got Series 2 coming up shortly. So, hey, Ethan. I almost said Elvis, just like old times. Good to see you, Ethan. Thanks for jumping in. Howdy. Getting your little Western twang going there. But, yeah, today I do have a Fairfield Friday, but if you noticed, I titled it something different. I titled it The Arizona Mystery Box, and I'm not going to try to pretend like you don't know what it is, but here's what's in. Here's the box, and I've got this little cube on standby. Wink, wink. So don't expect a baseball bat or baseball cards. It's going to fit in this box. So, and it's called a mystery box because I don't know what's in it, and I'm going to talk more about that in a little bit. I know what the possibilities are. I just don't know exactly which one it is. So that'll be our grand finale. But I do have a 2020 box of Fairfield as well as a 2019 box as well. So we'll get into those, and then we will get into the mystery box. And I will warn you, I'm going to probably cut this video a little short today, which means I may rush through these a little bit because the first pitch for the Diamondbacks is in 45 minutes from now. So I do have the game on DVR, so if I start a little bit late, that's not a problem. In fact, that may be even better. That way I can fast forward through the commercials for a little bit. But I don't want to miss too much of it because tonight's a doubleheader for the D-backs. And so I got 2 7-inning games. Oops, sorry. Bumped the camera there. Left Behind. It's a sad day. No care fields. I'm working on a few projects now, but good mail day is coming pretty soon. That's awesome, Left Behind. I appreciate it. That will be fun. I look forward to it. I know Donald is anxious too. You've been teasing him a little bit as well. So it is now 3 o'clock, and like I said, I don't want to waste too much time because I do want to get to my team's games today. I've got to share with you a quick little story. Last week, if you noticed, I did a pre-recorded Fairfield. That's because I was on the road. I had to go out of town for a family, unfortunately, a funeral down in Tucson, Arizona. But I did stop in Phoenix, which is where I've got some other family, and I stayed there for a few days. And while I was in Phoenix, I went to the local Walmart, and I decided, hey, let's see if they've got any Diamondbacks material, clothing, stuff like that. So sure enough, they did. So I was able to pick up a brand new Diamondbacks polo shirt, as well as a new ball cap. And that night, no joke, I wore it that night and watched the Diamondbacks in Phoenix, and we won 7-0 shutout. Now, granted, it was against the Rangers, so I guess I can't brag too much. Had it been against the Dodgers or who else is really good right now, but that would have been more bragging rights. But still, we won 7-0. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I am wearing you can't see it, it's in the background, but I'm wearing my Diamondback shirt, hoping that we get some good cards here. Left Behind, taking my time. Yep. So with that, let's go and get started. We got 3 watching. I suppose if I can get you 3, whoever's out there in Never Neverland, to hit the thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Get the likes up there. Hopefully people will start to trickle in as we go here. But I am anxious to see not only what I get in here, but what I get in here. And this just came in the mail yesterday. So I'm pretty excited about this, and I'll tell you more about that after a little bit. So I'm going to set that aside for now. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do our 2019 box, and then we'll get into the 2020. So I hope everybody's having a good day out there. Trying to get caught up. Donald's package is totally different from the Carefield product. Okay? Can't wait to get it done. Work hinders my... Yeah, it does. Work messes up a lot of things, don't it? But it's a necessary evil, I suppose. And as a matter of fact, these 2 boxes came from Phoenix as well. So there's definitely a Phoenix Diamondbacks theme to today's episode. We got June 26th of 19. Okay, we'll set that right there. And I got my stand set up. And here's something different. Donruss Triple Play 93. I've never gotten this in a Fairfield box before. And from what I gather, Triple Play is not the most popular product, but it is something different and unique, so that'll be fun for sure. We'll set that. It says it comes with 18 cards plus a rub-off game card, so some sort of scratch-off maybe. We'll see what that's all about. I don't see any thick relic cards as of yet, but you never know. But maybe there's an autograph hiding in here somewhere. I keep getting these alerts that popping up on my screen here, and it's kind of blocking my chat somewhat. Okay, hopefully that'll go away. All right, so getting right into it here. All right, a bunch of backwards cards right off the bat. All right, here we go. We've got Glenn Allen Hill. Hey, talk about a theme here for Diamondbacks. Let me angle this down a little bit. Glenn Allen Hill Jr. is now a prospect on the D-backs. So that's kind of an ominous sign there. There's a D-back, sorta. Glenn Allen Hill. So I'm going to set that one aside just because it's kind of unique. We got Ernie Riles for the Giants. We got Chris Carter for the, I guess that's the Brewers, it looks like. Dan Plesac for the Brewers. Carlton Fisk, Hall of Famer. Nice. Set that one up here in our Hall of Famer pile. Steve McCaddy for the A's, 1986. Speaking of 86, I think I shouldn't say I think, I know I'm working on a project for next week's show, and it involves 86 cards. I'm doing something a little unique and different, so I'm looking forward to that. And that just is a sort of a reminder there of what's coming up next week. Where to Cattell? No. Okay, left behind. There was a little confusion. If you were lurking, you may... Hey, look at that. Right off the bat, there's our duplicate, by the way. Jose Rijo for the Reds. No, what had happened was in Donald's stream earlier, that's pretty cool, he pulled a Starling Marte card, and he made a big deal about it and said, hey, Kevin, shout out to Kevin. This is a Diamondback Starling Marte. But as you know, Starling was traded. So I quickly typed in the chat, Marte was traded, referring to Starling because he had just pulled the Starling card. And then a few cards went by in Donald's hand, and then he looked at the chat and said, oh no, Cattell got traded. To which I quickly typed, no, not Cattell, Starling. Now, whether Donald saw that or not, I'm not sure, and he may not have read it out loud. But get this, right after I posted that, the next card he pulled was a Cattell Marte card. So that was very ominous, to say the least. But no, Cattell is still with the D-backs, and he's still doing very well for the D-backs. It was Starling that got traded. So, sorry about that confusion there. Yeah, Ethan says Starling went to the Marlins. That's right. But yeah, sorry about that confusion in Donald's stream. That happens on occasion. So, Daryl Irvine for the Red Sox. Shout out to, there's Ethan's Red Sox, rookie prospect. Okay, we got a Leo Gomez for the Orioles. And, okay, this is interesting. I'm going to check the year on this, but check this out. Here's a Seattle Mariners, shout out to Donald, David Valle, but it's a triple play card, and it is 1993. Check that out. So this is a preview of what's to come in the pack back here. So that's actually pretty interesting that popped up like that. Okay, so moving on, we've got a Cleveland Indian. We've got a Rudy Sinez. But it's not the Cleveland Indians. You'd think it's a Cleveland Indian, right? No, it's the Canton Akron Indians. It's got the C for Canton, not C for Cleveland, so they're a little bit different there. That's a unique card. This is from 1990 Best Cards. Interesting. So, hey, TC Thunder. Yo, what's up? Getting the slang going there today. Yo! Which in Spanish means I, which is interesting. So he's giving himself a shout out. No, I'm just teasing with you, TC Thunder. Thanks for jumping in. Oh, is Dave an announcer? You know what? I may set that aside for Donald. Yeah. He may get a kick out of seeing that. So, okay, I'll set that right there for him. All right, then we got Carl Willis. Boy, that dark lettering is kind of hard to see. Carl Willis on the Minnesota Twins. We've got a Ben Revere. Wonder if he's related to Paul. Okay, we got Tom Browning for the Reds. John Burkett for the Giants. Mark Davidson for the Twins. Ron Hassey for the White Sox. Shout out to Chuck. Haven't seen Chuck in a while. Then again, I've been out of the loop because I've been on the road traveling and attending family functions. But hopefully Chuck's doing well. But there's a Ron Hassey who I somewhat collect. And a White Sox, so I will set that right there. There's Kevin Reamer for the Rangers. We got Alvin Davis for the Mariners. Shout out to Donald. We got Tim Burke for the Expos. Dallas Keuchel for the Astros. And a bunch of backwards cards here. We got Minnesota Twins team card. We just got oh, cool, Ethan. Was the cat there? Did you get any good luck with the cat? I love watching your shows inside the shop there. And actually, you know what? I'm sure the owner of the shop appreciates you doing that because that's good. You know, basically it's a free commercial for him. It's a nice looking shop, very well kept and organized. And that cat, man, that cat's worth traveling out there just to visit the cat. Brandon Kinsler for the Nationals. Ryan Sheriff for the Cardinals. And check it out, a Diamondback. Brandon Drury. Very rarely do you get Diamondback cards in the Fairfields. And that is followed up by, lo and behold, a Padre, Terry Kennedy. Oh, you got a big pull. Awesome. Check out my new video just uploaded. Cool. Will do. Like I said, I'm getting caught up on things. I just got back a couple days ago, and my school's already started back up, and I've just been going 100 miles an hour. Bob Tewksbury for the Cardinals. Brewers, we got Bob. Whoever designed these names, how they imprinted them. Bob Scanlon for the Brewers. See, that's easy to read. Cal Daniels, MVP card for the Reds. John Smiley, is he smiling? No. So that must have been a ball he threw. It wasn't a strike. Okay, we got a Pete O'Brien for the Rangers. 84 checklist. That's cool. Boom, right off the bat, I see Bob Ojeda right there. That's pretty cool. Here's an 84. That's an interesting 84. Manager John McNamara for the Angels. Ooh, this is a nice one. Albert Bell for the White Sox. That's a thick card. I don't know if you guys can see the thickness. At my former school district. Oh, wait. I actually applied to be a substitute subbing on. Oh, that's awesome, Ethan. Good for you, man. That's excellent education, actually. OJT, on-the-job training. That is awesome. Look at Fairfield trying to copy my Carefield with a Diamondback and Padre back-to-back. Good call, exactly. Left behind. Yep. But as hard as they try, they'll never, ever match your quality. Anthony Aliotti, these are cool. Bowman Chrome, first Bowman's here. And we got a Carlos Contreras, pitcher for the Reds. Nice shimmery cards here. We got Melvin Mercedes for the Tigers. And Anthony Santander for the Cleveland Indians. All first Bowman Chrome. Nice. Gary Redis for the Phillies. We got a LaTroy Hawkins, rookie for the Twins. And a Robert Perez for the Blue Jays, rookie. That Santander's pretty good. It's a 2014. Is he still with them? I don't follow the Indians, but is Santander still with the Indians? I'll set that one aside. There's Chili Davis. Nice for the Angels. There's a checklist. Sid Fernandez. Oh, he's on the Orioles now? Gotcha. Well, I guess I think Huber's an Orioles fan, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe Huber's follows him. Manny Lee for the Blue Jays. I feel bad calling people that, like Huber's. I know that's his last name. His first name is Michael. I'm just so used to seeing his name on his channel, so I call him Huber's. Tony Fernandez with the Blue Jays. Jesse Orozco for the Brewers. I love that name, Skeeter Barnes. Good old Skeeter. With the Detroit Tigers. Dwight Evans with the Boston Red Sox. And Tim Burke for the Yankees. So there we go, halfway through. Not stellar, but actually pulled some interesting cards. I enjoyed that. We did pull a Hall of Famer, but I guess Santander was a good pull. Ron Hassey, that's kind of personal, but we also got that Valle on the triple play card. I'm going to set that one up front because that's a prelude to what's to come. So here is our 1993 Donruss triple play. First time for me ever opening this product. I don't know if it was ever known for being high quality or El Cheapo or what. I'm not sure. So we'll see what we get out of it. All right, well, boom, right off the bat, we get a Hall of Famer, Robin Yount for the Brewers. Pretty cool. We got a Tom Pagnozzi for the Cardinals. Greg Olson for the Orioles. Bobby Witt. There we go. Bobby Witt. That might be a future TTM. I don't know. It's kind of a dark card. It would look good with an autograph on it. I'll set that one aside. Cal Eldred for the Brewers. A lot of Brewers today. Milt Collier for the Tigers. Tim Wakefield for the Pirates. Bill Wegman for the Brewers. See what I mean? A lot of Brewers. Brian Jordan for the Cardinals. Boom! Hall of Famer John Smoltz for the Braves. Shout out to Left Behind Times, our resident Braves fan. There you go, brother. I know you like that one. Glenn Davis for the Orioles. Steve Bichelle for the Cubs. Tony Pena for the Red Sox. Rafael Belliard, another Braves card. And this must be our scratch-off card. It's there we go. Padres versus Braves. I guess it's a game you can play. I've never played it. Hey, Left Behind, didn't you... trying to remember, didn't you make a comment about the Padres versus the Braves earlier today? That we would temporarily halt our friendship for this game? Well, there you go. Padres versus the Braves. That was a prophetic statement you made earlier. How about that? Pretty cool. We got Mike Lavalier for the Pirates. Pal Listic, again, for the Brewers. A lot of Brewers today. Boom, Ozzie Smith for the Cardinals. Boom, boom, boom. Set him back there on the stand. And finally, we got a Kent Urbeck for the Minnesota Twins. So not a bad, well, I don't know if you call that a wax pack. It wasn't a wax pack, but it was of that era. So set that aside. So now we're getting into our front half of the box, which is where any hits would be if there are any. So I don't think we're going to get a relic, but possibly an auto. We'll see. So we got Pat Burrell of the Phillies. Boom! Shohei Ohtani. Really? A Shohei card out of a Fairfield. Awesome. Craig Kimbrell for the Red Sox. Shout out to Ethan there. He's got that funny little stance. There's a couple other guys. I know Matt Strom for the Padres does something very similar to that. Don't know how effective it is, but kind of reminds me of the Karate Kid. Don't know why. That crane move that he does kind of reminds me of it. Asdrubal Cabrera for the Mets. Boom! Gleyber Torres. Wow. Not a bad hit for a Fairfield. Gleyber Torres. That's an insert card, obviously. But still, it's card number 7 out of the series, but this comes from 2019 Topps. All right, then we got a Los Angeles Dodgers team card. Or stadium card, I should say. Okay. We got Matt Young for the Mariners. Greg Harris for the Rangers. Alan Wiggins. Alan Wiggins used to be a Padre in the early 80s. Yep, shows him in the... from 82 to 85, he was a Padre. Okay, so there's Danny Jackson with the Royals. Here's a heritage card. We got Matt Duffy for the Tampa Bay Rays. Eric Plunk for the Athletics. We got Tim Teufel for the Mets. Dwight Evans for the Red Sox. Okay, some 88s. Lee Aliyah for the Phillies, manager card. Bobby Meekum for the Yankees, another 88. Here's an 87. Dusty Baker. Look at him, how young he was back when he used to play. Steve Bedrosian for the Phillies. There's Craig Lefferts for the Padres. Nice. Got Eddie Milner for the Giants. Mark Ryle for the Angels. Paul O'Neill for the Reds. Bill Russell for the Dodgers. Another checklist. That's like our third checklist today. I almost feel like you get gypped when you buy a Fairfield and you get so many checklists. It's like, wow. Don Slott for the Rangers. Ron Karkovice, but I've got to say it. Ron Karkovice. Philip and I used to joke about that quite a bit. Brian McRae for the Royals. Mitch Williams for the Rangers. And look at that, another Mitch Williams. Both Fleer. One's 89 and one is 86. So back-to-back Mitch Williams cards. Interesting. Got a Donruss 86 Brad Havens for the Orioles. Danny Darwin for the Astros. Cardinals leaders card. Randy O'Neal for the Tigers. Toby Hara for the Rangers. Jeff Hamilton for the Dodgers. Got a few 91 Fleers here. Bill Spears, Jim Leyritz, Mark Lemke, Rick Parker, and Bill Long with the Cubs. Left behind. A little behind on stream, but to answer that about the Braves Padres card you pulled earlier, yes, I did say our friendship would be paused if they meet that is funny in the playoffs. Yeah. And that's something though, you mentioned that, and then I pull this card. Padres versus the Braves. I mean, that stuff doesn't just happen by coincidence. You get two brothers in Christ with a little divine intervention, and fun things like that pop up. So that's pretty cool to see. Luis Sojo for the Blue Jays. Another John Smoltz. Nice. That's my second John Smoltz today. John Smoltz on 1990 Topps card. We got Mike Witt for the Angels. Luis de los Santos for the Royals. Brian Dubois, or Dubois if you're French, for the Tigers. Check that out. Another Diamondbacks. Awesome. Shelby Miller. I believe that's a 2016 card. Oh no, 2017. Shelby Miller, 2017 Diamondbacks. Tony Kemp for the Astros. There's an Edwin Diaz for the Seattle Mariners. Shout out to Donald. Jose Abreu, White Sox. Shout out to Chuck. And our final card in this box is going to be a Colorado Rocky Tyler Chatwood. So all in all, that was a fun box. Definitely enjoyed that one. Y'all would beat us, I think. Our pitching is suffering. Would be a good series, though. It would be fun to watch. Absolutely. So let me set these aside. All right, getting into... Do we got time here? Yeah, we got time. Let's do box number 2. And then we'll... Another teaser here. We got this mystery Arizona box. I'll explain more about that here in a little bit. So let's get going into box number 2 here. See if we can't get more hits than we got out of the last one. Okay, and this one is it dated or not? April 6th of 2020. So this box was printed about 5 months ago or so. Okay, and our insert pack is going to be a 91 Leaf, Series 1. Okay, so we'll set that there for now. I don't see any thick cards, so no relics. But still a chance for a auto. So let's get into it here. Let's see what we get. Battle of the two young studs, Tatis and Acuna. Yeah, that's about right. That is about right. John Farrell for the Indians. Boom, Jose Canseco. Nice. Not my favorite person in the world, but a lot of people do like his cards. Scott Kamieniecki for the Yankees. Todd Hundley for the Mets. That's cool. Yankees and Mets back to back. Little rivalry going there. Bob Zupsik for the Red Sox. Scott Bankhead for the Seattle Mariners. Got a Rodriguez here. Henry Rodriguez for the Dodgers. Keith Comstock for the Padres. Got a Fleer Flare card. We got Kevin Brown for the Rangers. Those Fleer Flares are very thick and glossy. They're nice. We got Bernard Gilkey for the Cardinals. Hojo, Howard Johnson for the Mets. Donruss 89. We got Wade Boggs, Donruss 92. Steve Howe for the Yankees. And DJ Dozier for the Mets. And Sam Militello for the Yankees. And let's see here. Some more 88s. We got Brady Anderson for the Red Sox. USA card. Shout out to Chuck. There's Mike Fiore. Nice. Hey, Frank. How you been, buddy? Long time no see. Although that is my fault. I've been out of the loop for a while. We were out of town for a trip, and I'm just getting caught up on things. But it's good to see you. I'm enjoying watching you introduce your friends to your channel. That's fun. I'm sure it's fun for them too. There's Bob Horner for the Cardinals. They're not shy either. I guarantee if I tried to bring my friends on my channel, they'd be all bashful, but you don't seem to have that problem. Doing good. Well, I did and I didn't, Frank. To be honest with you, the purpose of my trip was a funeral, unfortunately. I lost a younger cousin of mine last week, and but her loss brought all the family together, so we had like a little impromptu family reunion. So that was the silver lining in the cloud. That it worked out nicely, so that wasn't too bad. Jim Gott for the Giants, Terry Kennedy for the Orioles, Darren Jackson for the Cubs, Scotty Madison for the Royals, and not the Cub we'd like. I'd like to get Sandberg, but this is Sundberg. Thanks, Frank. Yeah, it was very sudden. She was only 35 years old, and she started getting these intense headaches, and she went in for testing, and she had a very aggressive brain tumor that was cancerous, and it was pretty deep, and there's nothing they could do about it. So and it happened very quickly, but she professed her faith in salvation, and we know where she's at now. So we're happy for her, but it was still a sad occasion. But like I said, it turned out to be a nice little family reunion, so not all was lost. Luis Polonia for the Athletics, Cecil Fielder for the Blue Jays. Donald, sorry I'm late, as always. No, not as always. Amen, Left Behind. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. And that's where she is. She is now present with the Lord. In fact, she was well aware that she'd be passing away shortly, and she was very peaceful about it and said she was looking forward to it. She was looking forward to seeing Jesus face to face. So quite a testimony. There's Mike Scioscia for the Dodgers. Hey, boom, that's kind of a Tony Gwynn card. Tony Gwynn and Benito Santiago. Yep. Yeah, thanks, you guys. I appreciate it. The words of encouragement. I'm going to set that aside for my Tony collection. Pat Kelly for the Yankees. Lou Whitaker for the Tigers. Reggie Cleveland. There's a old 80. Is that 82? 81, actually. 81 tops. Hey, Donald, I pulled some... let me show you, Donald. Is this guy... where's he at? David Valle. By chance, is he an announcer for the Mariners? I pulled this card earlier. You've been sorting cards for your new mystery pack products and lost track of time. It's okay. I hope my notification went out 30 minutes prior, so that should have been around 2:30 Pacific time. I hope my StreamYard announcement is still working right. It was working last week, or a couple weeks ago, I should say. There's Paul Assenmacher for the Braves. Aaron Selly, or Seal, for the Red Sox. Mike Boddicker for the Red Sox. Tom Niedenfer, I'm not sure, for the Orioles. Craig Worthington for the Orioles. Greg Harris for the Red Sox. A lot of Royals here. Pete Stanisek. Not sure on that one. Tony Fernandez for the Mets. Shout out to you, Frank. Frank's our resident Mets fan in the house. Bobby Cox, Braves manager card. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I pulled that card earlier and I set it aside, hoping you might know the guy. And then I believe it was Left Behind that chimed in saying he thinks he is an announcer. There's Lenny Dykstra. I'm sure Frank is proud of him. Yes. I kid. I kid because I care. Orioles Future Stars. What's with all these Orioles? Rafael Santana for the Yankees. Are they hanging on? At least you have hope. My D-backs don't even have a shot in the dark. Padres obviously are well on their way to greatness this year. Speaking of the Mets, there's a Bob Apodaca. Is that a name you want to use on your channel there, Frank? Bob Apodaca? We got Don Gullett for the Yankees. And, check this out, another Diamondback. Wow, I'm doing pretty good on D-backs today. Junior Spivey, Donruss Classics 2003. It's a nice card. We've got Mike Sweeney for the Royals. Yep. Then we got Maglio Ordonez for the White Sox. Is this the Arizona mystery box? No, Donald, it's not. I'll give you another teaser here in a minute. These are just standard Fairfields for now. The Diamondback mystery box is coming up shortly, but I'll give you a teaser here right after this stack. Mark Burrell for the White Sox. We got Mike Sweeney for the Royals, Topps Finest. These are beautiful cards. We got Garrett Anderson for the Angels. Paul LaDuca for the Dodgers. And let's see. Trevor Clifton, pitcher for the USA team. Nice. Don't believe that's an actual autograph, but looks pretty cool nonetheless. And then finally we got an Akinori Iwamura. Akinori Iwamura for the Tampa Bay Rays. Sox World Series this year, it's my guess. Padres. Well, I haven't been watching the White Sox, to be honest with you, so I don't know. But I know the Padres are definitely. If they don't make it, I don't know who else would be worthy of making it. Okay, Donald. So here we go, Donald. This is my mystery box. There's something in this box that's going to go in this box. I'll give you two clues. They're not baseball cards, and it's not a bat. I'll leave it up to your imagination. But no, this came just yesterday in the mail from the Arizona Diamondbacks Foundation, and I will explain more about that when we get to it here in a minute. But you can pretty much guess what I got. But it's a mystery because I don't know the specifics on it. Oh, left behind, no sir, still in the works. Oh, was he talking about his package or the mystery box? Well, yeah, a ball to go with my bat. Yes, sir, you got it. And similar to the bat, I don't know who might have put their John Hancock. Why did I say John Henry? John Hancock on it. There's the puzzle piece. This is the 90. What did I say this was? 91 Leaf. Harmon Killebrew puzzle piece. Okay, so starting off here, we got a Gary Scott with the Cubbies. Lou Whitaker for the Tigers. There you go, Donald. Henry Cotto for the Seattle Mariners. Cecil Fielder for the Tigers. Scott Bradley, again, for the Seattle Mariners. I need to get a button. Remember those easy buttons where you hit it and said, well, that was easy? I need to get an easy button that says the Seattle Mariners for Donald. He'd love that. Kev, Donald and I were... Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Got it. Yeah, Left Behind. That's the problem with trying to do two things at once, and I have trouble walking and chewing gum at the same time. So, sorry there for interrupting your conversation. Dave Bergman for the Tigers. Yeah. Kevin Mitchell with the Giants. Mike Henneman for the Tigers. Brian Holman. Got to take a deep breath. Here we go. Seattle Mariners. That's our third Mariner. Tony Phillips. Now, I'm not sure if that's a missed ball or a foul ball, but if he swung at that and missed it, he missed it by a mile. That's a good 10 inches above the bat. So I'm guessing that's maybe a foul ball that's ricocheting toward the first base dugout. Ramon Martinez for the Dodgers. John Burkett for the Giants. Jim DeShays for the Astros. Casey Candaelli for the Astros. And finally, a Robbie Thompson for the Giants. So I'm going to be fair here and say there was nothing spectacular in that pack other than a bunch of Seattle Mariners. Is that an accurate statement? Every time Kevin says Seattle Mariners, Don gets a royalty. Yeah. Oh, if he did, he'd be a rich man now. Okay, I'm just looking for any thick cards. I felt something. Well, no, nothing. Okay, here we go. Hoping for an auto here. And then we'll get into our Arizona mystery box. We got Dana Keeker. Rusty Meekum. George Bell for the Blue Jays. Okay, we got a bunch of 87 tops here. We got Bruce Ruffin, Gold Cup card for the Phillies. A's Leaders card. Another checklist. Buck Martinez for the Blue Jays. 85 tops. Bill Kruger for the A's. Bip Roberts for the Padres. Gene Mock for the Angels. Cardinals Leaders card. Herman Gonzalez for the Twins. Jose Guzman for the Rangers. Paul Assenmacher for the Braves. Andy McGaffigan for the Expos. And oh my goodness, Donald. This card is in rough shape, but it's a Mariner. Look at that. Look at the top of that card. It looks like it's been trampled on by a herd of elephants. Sorry about that, Donald. Hey, Hubers, did you get an Anthony Santander? I did. How did you know? Were you lurking in the background? Good to see you there, Michael. Long time no see. So, yeah, Donald, I'm not sure what's going on with that MVP card for Alvin Davis. Where's that Santander card? There you go. First Bowman Chrome for Anthony Santander back when he was with the Indians. Oh, okay, yeah. It's not an Orioles, but it's a Santander. In fact, I think I made a comment that you would appreciate that card. And there you are. You showed up to see it. That's awesome. All right, moving on. We got a Scott Nielsen for the Yankees. Geronimo Pena. Geronimo. Not quite as impressive as the Seattle Mariners call out. There's Tom Filer for the Brewers. Award winner George Bell. Just chilling out in the dugout. Oh, that rhymes. Chilling out in the dugout. Jack Armstrong for the Reds. There's a Gary Thurman for the Royals. Vance Law for the Expos. Felix Fermin for the Indians. Got Greg Minton for the Angels. Randy Bush for the Twins. Gary Maddox for the Phillies. We got a John Littlefield for the Cardinals. That's an old 81 Donruss there. A Steve Ontiveros for the Athletics. Hey, Chuck. How you doing there, buddy? Good evening. Good afternoon for us West Coasters. You've been taking a break from YouTube there, Hubers? Yeah, I have too, actually. Not necessarily by choice, but I was out of town for a while, and that kind of put a delay in my YouTubing. There's Richie Hebner for the Tigers. Billy Hatcher for the Pirates. Chuck, I'm telling you, man, you are in the wrong line of work. You have been doing so much remodeling lately. Hey, Chuck, I just pulled these two cards earlier. You'd appreciate them. That's not an autograph, by the way, so don't get your hopes up. But at least I don't think it is. I see nothing to indicate it would be, so I don't think it is. But still, it's a beautiful card, USA card. And I also pulled this 85 or 88 Mike Fiore USA card. So I set those two cards aside. Okay, let's see. Popping in for okay. Okay, I'm just curious. Do you have the Tony Gwynn Fleer Award Winners card that George Bell was on? I don't know. Do you have the Tony Gwynn Fleer Award Winners card? What year would that have been? Do you know? Let me make a note of that, and I'll go look for it after the stream. There's no way I could look for it right now. But are you able to tell me what year that would be? And anyone know how to get a hold of some 71 to 79 cards, maybe too? That would be awesome. Make me a deal if I can't refuse. Okay, by the way, I need them tomorrow. Yeah, overnight them. Sure, that's going to happen. Tony Gwynn Fleer card with George Bell. Oh, 87. I just passed it? Okay. I see what you're saying. Like the George Bell card. I see. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. That George Bell. It was. Of course, I'm not going to find it. It might still be in this pile here. Yeah, that one right there. Do I have that Tony Gwynn card? I don't think I do. I don't recognize it. I'm going to say no, but that's not 100%. Yeah, okay. Thanks a lot. I did find it, and if I've got time to run through my Gwynn binder, I'll check real quick. We'll see. Wes Farrell, I'd say he played back in the day. 1930s. Yeah, that's an old throwback card there. Okay, we got a Jason Grimsley for the Phillies, Jerome Walton for the Cubbies, Bud Black for the Indians, Steve Bedrosian, Studio 91. We got a Lee Smith, Hall of Famer for the Angels. Candy Maldonado with the Cubs. Got a Phillies sticker card. Fleer 89. Steve Wilson and Cameron Drew. Brian Holman for the... I gotta say it. Brian Holman for the Seattle Mariners. Dennis Oil Can Boyd for the Expos. Rick Honeycutt for the Athletics. I'm just waiting for the time that my voice cracks right in the middle of that and just I make an absolute fool of myself. That would be horrible. Jeff Johnson for the Yankees. We got Jeff Kunkel for the Rangers. Steve Bedrosian for the Giants. Glenn Braggs for the Brewers. Greg Matthews for the Cardinals. Brian Barnes for the Expos. Kevin Bass with the Giants. Getting down to the wire here, we got Tim Raines. There we go, Tim Raines for the White Sox. I'll set that one right there. And Anthony Telford for the Orioles. And our last card is, you got it, Seattle Mariners Scott Bradley card. Good for you, Donald. You are a finale card there in that box. So, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to check my binders. They're right here. Let me see. If you guys remember, I've got my binder here, my I see my Tony Gwynn collection here. It's very thick. But I can't do it on camera, unfortunately. Let me just do a quick run through. This is just a rough glance for that card. I may even just pass right over and not even notice it, but I'm doing my best to do it justice and look. Okay, not in that half. Okay, not in those. Bear with me, folks. I'm scanning this very quickly. Not yet. Left Behind's out of breath. Things you have to look for now. But, it's no problem. It won't take me more than a few more seconds here. I'm going through kind of quickly though. No. Didn't see it there. I've got my second binder. Let me go through my second binder real quick. It's not as organized as the first one, but it has some oddball cards in it. Stay with me, folks. We're getting ready to hit that mystery box there, and just looking for something here real quick. I know Left Behind said I don't have to look for it, but once my curiosity gets piqued, I'm not settled until I solve the mystery. Oh my goodness. I think I do. Check this out, Left Behind. Are you watching? I do have one. You were asking about it? There's the George Bell. And I've got one of these in my binder. The Sports Writers Fielding Award. I'm not sure how many If it's a part of a collection, it says 19 of 44. Does the George Bell say the same thing? Yeah, that's number 2 of 44. So the Tony Gwynn is number 19. Hey, NCJ, how you doing? So, boy, talk about a needle in a haystack left behind, but I found it. Thanks for asking. That was fun. I didn't forget about the pre-release 90 Leaf card. Very cool. Okay, good to know. You might have too soon. Okay. I wondered if that was the premise of your question, but I didn't want to assume anything. All right. It comes in Fairfields. I didn't forget about the pre-release 90 Leaf card. Okay, everybody's saying hi to everybody else. If you just jumped in the chat, if you would, give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. I got 3 more to go to get to double digits. That's like the magic number for YouTube. Once you hit the 10 mark, they start recommending your videos out to others. So it's always a goal of us content creators to hit that 10 thumbs up. So, all right, somebody just hit 8. I appreciate that. 2 more out there if anybody could do it. Okay, so those guys are just chatting amongst themselves. All right, guys, so now the moment I've been waiting for. I hope you guys have been waiting for it as well. But I've got this Arizona... How did I folded my camera up. Okay, I've got this Arizona mystery box. And no surprise, it does contain a baseball. Now, if you guys remember last year, I opened up a box. It was the mystery bat box. And every once in a while I'm watching the Diamondback games, they'll put a little ad up on the TV saying that the Arizona Diamondbacks Foundation is doing a charity where you'll purchase items from the ball club and then all the money goes to their different charities in the Phoenix area. And last year I bought a bat, and it was a mystery bat because I didn't know who had signed it. So I got to open it live on the stream, and it ended up being a Nick Ahmed bat. So I went ahead, and this year they offered the baseballs, and I went ahead and ordered one, and it arrived in the mail yesterday, and I'm going to open it live for you guys to see who I got. Now, on the website, through the Diamondbacks Foundation, they did list the players that signed the balls for this event, and I went ahead and pulled the cards from all the possibilities. So guaranteed that the signer of this ball is one of these individuals here. So let me go ahead and go through the lineup, and we'll see who it may be. It could be Nick Ahmed, and these are alphabetized by the last name, by the way. Nick Ahmed, Madison Bumgarner, a.k.a. Mad Bum, Cole Calhoun. I don't have a Diamondback card for him yet. The Series 1 2020 card still had him on the Angels, but he's with the Diamondbacks. I've got an Eduardo Escobar, a.k.a. Fogo Power de la Pica. Zach Gallen, he's our star pitcher this year. Actually, he's doing better than Bumgarner. This kid is on fire, and I foresee a huge future for him in the big leagues. Carson Kelly, our catcher. Jake Lamb. Now, if I pull the Jake Lamb ball, that's going to be a little bit... I'll appreciate it, but he just got traded to the Athletics, so it wouldn't be the greatest thing to get his baseball signed, but I would appreciate it nonetheless, because I do have a Jake Lamb PC collection of his cards. Ketel Marte, I just jinxed it, by the way. I'm probably going to get his ball now. Ketel Marte, a.k.a. El Pique. David Peralta, the freight train. Christian Walker, an outstanding first baseman. And finally, Luke Weaver, one of our newer pitchers. So, NCJ, are you on Messenger? No, I'm not. NCJ, if you want, I think you're talking to me. You can send me an email with the attachment, and my email address is in my About Me tab. It's kevinscardcollecting@gmail.com, but you can read it verbatim the way it's listed on my About Me Pet tab. So if you want to send me a picture of what you're referring to, I'll be honest with you, I didn't quite catch the gist of what you were asking me, but what you mentioned, I didn't recognize it, so I apologize for that. All right, so here we go. It is now 3:52 West Coast, 6:52 East Coast, which means the first pitch has been thrown in tonight's doubleheader against the Diamondbacks versus the Rockies. But I do have it on DVR, so after my stream, I'm going to go downstairs, get some dinner, watch the ball game, and because it's on delay now, fast forward through the commercials, which is a godsend. Whoever designed DVR deserves a huge pat on the back. Okay, and CJ, thanks. I'll look forward to seeing that email. Okay, so here we go. A signed baseball. I'm going to use my knife that I got in Leavenworth, Washington, last month on my trip up to the Northwest. Donald has the matching knife to go with it. All right. Okay. The seal has been broken. So here we go. I'm not sure how if it's gonna be. I don't know if the name is gonna be anywhere. Let's see. Looks like a business card here. Okay, a blank card. This is Arizona Diamondbacks. They give back. D-backs Authentics. Okay. So the ball's gonna have an authentication hologram on it. So I'll be able to type that in and get more information. The knife looks familiar. Mine has Donald on it. Yeah, I wonder why, Donald. I wonder how that worked out that way. Yeah, any guesses? So we got Left Behind is calling for Christian Walker. Christian Walker from Left Behind. Any other guesses? Okay, there's no... Oh, this is a cool little box. I'm being careful. I don't want to see any name on it. That might give it away. Nope. Okay, that's a beautiful little box because there's nothing else in the box. Man, I don't know if I want to use this box or case. That's a beautiful little box, but check that out. Gila River Hotels and Casinos. They've got 3, the Vikiva, Wild Horse Pass, and Lone Butte. Fox Sports Arizona, which is the channel I watch all my games on. And this is the Diamondbacks Give Back. Donald says, a great DB. Oh, a great, yes, Donald is absolutely right. Donald won the contest. Donald has chosen correctly because it is going to be signed by a great Diamondback. For sure. Unless it's Lamb, because he's no longer a Diamondback. Take a swig of water. Well, the only guess we got in the chat is Christian Walker. How many options are there? I didn't even count the cards. We got 9 watching. Man, if only we could get to 10, that'd be awesome. If I could get a couple more thumbs up, that'd be great. Try to get me to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 possibilities. And Left Behind has chosen Walker. Oh, I'm sorry. Chuck guessed Kelly. If you did, I missed it. No Lamb. Where's the beef? Way to go, Donald. All right. Hey, we got 10 watching now. Awesome. Whoever just jumped in, I'm at 9 thumbs up. If I could get one more thumbs up, I will get into this box and see who signed the ball. So, NCJ says, I've not sent an email since mid-2019. Wow. You must be retired or not working. Working folks tend to send emails quite regularly. Wow, you don't use email anymore. Wow. Okay, if I could get one more thumbs up out there, if somebody lurking in the background has not hit the thumbs up, I need one more thumbs up so I can get into this box and see who signed my Arizona Diamondback baseball. Well, That's not good. I just lost a thumbs up. Well, I'm going to open it anyway. But I was really hoping to get the 10 thumbs up. But somebody maybe thought they hadn't thumbed it up yet. There we go. We got the 10 thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Messenger is the way to go. Yeah, I don't use Facebook, NCJ. So that's part of my dilemma there. I stay away from social media as much as I can, other than YouTube. Obviously, I do enjoy YouTube. So here we go. I'm going to turn the box this way, and I'm going to reveal this in a way that... okay, there's tissue paper on top. Okay, I think the ball just came out of the tissue paper. Okay, here we go. Aha, I feel the ball. Let's see. Now, I hope I can read the autograph. I hope it's not all crazy, but here we go. Okay, there's the front of the ball. I did see some ink on the back, so I'm going to turn it over here in a second. So here we go. And there's the hologram sticker. In fact, you guys can punch that in if you're so inclined and find out more about it. So here we go. Our autograph belongs to number 5. If I'm not mistaken, that, folks, is Eduardo Escobar. That is Fuego Power de la Pica. Oh my goodness. That's exciting. Let me set this down. I'll verify that. But it looks like E. Let me get this case opened up here. And I'm going to verify that number 5. Nice ink, no smears. Let me pull the Escobar card out. Eduardo Escobar. They don't get his uniform number. But that is Escobar, guys. That's Eduardo Escobar. Fuego Power. Go-Go Power. Fuego Power de la Pica. Wow. Hey, Ramona's watching in the background. Hey, honey. Yeah, we pulled an Eduardo. Honey, do you remember when I got the bat? I was hoping for either an Escobar or an Ahmed bat. I got the Ahmed bat, but now I got the Escobar baseball. Check that out. That is awesome. Fuego Power de la Pica. So, you know what? I'm going to jump on real quick and try that MLB authentication thing that they were talking about. Just to verify if I can get my computer to wake up here. Trying to get a new tab opened up. Has anyone else by chance gone to the MLB authenticator yet? Jeez Louise, I must exit the live stream to access the... Well, it's okay, NCJ, because I won't be able to get the email until after I finish my stream. So if you want to do it afterwards, that'd be fine. And then just type in also what specifically you were asking me, because I apologize. I didn't quite grasp what you were asking. But I look forward to receiving that. Let me type this in here. MLB.com/authentication. Okay, so let me go to the website. Hey, Penny Duncan. Hey, for those of you who don't know, that is my mom. And I don't know if she heard me earlier. I was talking about, I'm wearing the new shirt that I got, which brings me good luck because the day I wore it, we won 7-0, shutout against the Rangers. So maybe it did bring me good luck yet again, pulling this awesome Eduardo Escobar number 5 signed baseball. That is so cool. I got Escobar. That is awesome. If I could choose who I pulled, I would probably guess Escobar. But I just didn't want to jinx it by saying it ahead of time. But that definitely is, that would have been my choice. Fogo Power de la Pica, yes it is, absolutely. And while my slow computer is trying to wake up and bring up this website, I'll tell you the quick story on Fogo Power de la Pica. When he first moved to Phoenix, when he joined the D-backs, there's a restaurant in town called Fogo de Chao. And he went there and he absolutely loved the food. And then that evening went and played a game, and I guess he did a stellar performance. He hit a couple homers and had a great game. So they asked him in the postgame, where'd you get that power from? And he says, it's Fogo Power, because he ate at Fogo de Chao. So Fogo Power is where that came from. And then he's from Venezuela, and he's from a small town called La Pica. Now, in Spanish, the word de means from or of. So basically, it's Fogo Power from La Pica. So that's where that comes from. Donald is our resident expert now. Donald knows all about Fogo Power de la Pica. So that's why they call him what they call him. Okay, the website has finally decided to come up. Let me scroll down to find a place to enter the code. It is now 4:04, so we're a good 25 minutes into the ball game. If anyone knows anything, please don't type anything. I look forward to going back and watching the game on DVR. Why does this have to be so slow? The computer was tracking the chat just fine. And I opened up a new tab. And now it's not cooperating. Okay, can I enlist the help of some people out there? Spoiler. Are you kidding me, Chuck? Oh, Chuck, man, why did you do that? Somebody threw a baseball. Now I know how the game starts. I might as well not even watch it. Oh, I love you, Chuck. That's awesome. That's funny. Let me guess. Some guy with a stick tried to hit it, too. Oh, my goodness. Left Behind. That's awesome. Thank you for saying that. I hope my mom saw that. She needs to be reminded once in a while that I'm not all that bad. Okay, there it is. I was going to have somebody type it in for me, but it just came up now. So I'm going to pull the code. And it is 120. And I'll show the screen once it's up and running. 591. JC. Let's see if it takes it. You go to MLB. It's right here on the website, or this card here too. MLB.com/authentication. And I'm not a robot. That CAPTCHA thing stalled out. Okay. And then you type in that code. All right. Authenticate. Let's see. At the speed of this, you guys are going to get it before I do. It's JC120591. Okay. It came up. There it is. Okay, check this out, guys. I'm going to take the camera off the tripod for a second and show you my screen. Autograph baseball, hologram number JC120591. D-backs ST, I guess spring training, signing. Dated February 18th, 2020. Autographer, Eduardo Escobar. Fogo Power de la Pica. That is awesome. I am really tickled about that. Again, I would have chosen him. Given the option, if I was given 11 baseballs to choose from, I would have grabbed his. So that worked out perfectly. All right, sorry. I'm trying to get the camera back in the stand. I apologize. I can't find your email, so I made a 3-second pick video, as to see the card. I'll delete it tomorrow. Okay, NCJ. It should be, if you, again, my About Me tab. If you go to my About Me on the top of YouTube, you'll see a bunch of options on my channel. The first one will be like home, and then videos, and then playlists. And one of them is titled About. And if you click on About, it gives a description of my channel. And from there, you'll find my email. But if not, I'll check out that video clip you made. So either way, I look forward to seeing that. So let me turn this back around so everybody can admire my awesome Eduardo Escobar baseball. That's cool. Here, I'm gonna set. I need to set his card up next to it. There we go. There he is. Let me get caught up on the chat. Yeah, okay. So with that, I don't have anything else to talk about or open up. I do want to head on down and start watching the ball game. We've dropped a few viewers, which is fine. I'm ending the stream now. So with that, I'm going to let you all go. Have a great rest of your Friday. TGIF. Looking forward to a great weekend. Hopefully the weather's cooling off wherever you're at. It's definitely cooling off here. I'm able now to actually go out into my garage and work on some projects and not sweat like a pig. Got the door open and nice cool breeze is blowing in, so that's a welcomed relief, I tell you. So, all right, Ethan, thanks for jumping in, buddy. I appreciate it. Got us. Take care, Kevin. We'll text you during the game, maybe. All right, sounds good, Donald. Just don't give me any spoilers in case I'm still behind, okay? But we need to talk. We'll talk and get caught up on our future plans. So with that, everybody, I'm going to sign off. Thanks again, everybody, for joining me. Had a great time. Had some fun opening some great cards. Pulled some great hits. And the grand finale, the creme de la creme, Eduardo Escobar, Fogo Power de la Pica, autograph baseball. With that, y'all have a great weekend. God bless, and we'll catch you later. Bye-bye.